Hello, welcome back. It's me, rawhoneybliss. I want to tell you about this dream that I had last night. I didn't even know this was a message for me to give to my beautiful, loving, thriving community until just a few hours ago. It hit me that this message that I received from God yesterday is meant for whoever is going to connect with this video. And what God told me in this dream yesterday, along with what he showed me, is that you need to stop putting junk into your body. And I know at first glimpse, you would assume that spirit is only talking about food. But from this dream that I had, I know that the junk that spirit is referring to is junk all around. This refers to the type of food you put in your body, the type of liquids you put into your body, even the type of medications you put into your body. Also, the type of thoughts you put into your body. This is junk all around. Spirit told me that moving forward, your body will literally reject this junk. And from the dream that I had, Spirit showed me this girl, this female, and in the dream, she was talking about how she was on her fitness journey. And I could tell in the dream because I am an empath in real life. So when people talk to me, I can feel what they are going through in their personal life. And I am able to relay certain messages to them that relate to what they're going through, because as an empath, it's as though I'm in their body and I can feel what's going on. So this girl was talking about her fitness journey and talking about how much she's been working on herself. And I guess the night before, or maybe the day of, she had some SpaghettiOs. Yes, SpaghettiOs. So weird that I'm mentioning that, but this is literally the food that she talked about in the dream. She was going out with a guy friend. They had gone somewhere and she had to leave where they were from because the SpaghettiOs that she ate was rejected by her body. And so she left where they were at and she went outside and she was throwing up all of these SpaghettiOs, and these SpaghettiOs were a large size. Let me know down below if you're familiar with SpaghettiOs. I know that this is something that has been part of a lot of people's childhoods. And maybe if you're connecting with this, you used to eat SpaghettiOs, or maybe you've had the thought of SpaghettiOs. But when I think about SpaghettiOs, I am reminded of the type of food that children have been fed because it's something to eat and it looks cute. You know, it looks fun, like a fun thing to put into your body. But this female, her body was rejecting it and she was throwing up all of these SpaghettiOs. And I was watching her do this. You could tell that she was thinking to herself, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to eat this stuff again. I need to focus on my fitness journey, focus on my health. And when I woke up, Spirit told me, Bliss, you need to stop feeding your body junk. And as I'm saying that, I'm seeing 333 as soon as I looked up at the time. So I know that this is your message for whoever's connecting with this. Now, one thing that Spirit wanted me to mention is that everyone has their appointed time, their appointed hour for when they are meant to make certain changes. And so the reason why I needed to come on here is because at this time, as a collective, lots of people around the world are feeling the call from Spirit, from God, to stop putting junk into their body. And at this time, everyone's journey is looking a little different. So for some of you watching this, it could be that you've heard the call from Spirit months ago, even years ago. And now at this specific point, this video being your confirmation was what you needed to hear to really tell yourself, okay, God, I hear you loud and clear. This woman Bliss doesn't even know me. She just popped up onto my screen, especially if you're not subscribed to me. This is your confirmation. Spirit is saying you don't need to see any more videos. You don't need to go searching for answers, and you definitely don't need to continue to doubt that you have received this call. Some of you guys are long past due to make the change to stop putting certain things into your body. And again, I'm not just referring to food, because what I'm really getting from Spirit is that for a lot of people watching this, their issue was going to be the type of liquids that they put into their body, or the type of medication they put into their body, or even the type of thoughts that you have. Poisonous thoughts. Poisonous thoughts can look like extreme doubt. You extremely doubting your potential or your gifts. And Spirit wants you to finally start nurturing your talents, nurturing your gifts, instead of poisoning your mind with thoughts of, I can't do this, I'm not capable, it's too late for me, or feeling like it's not your time yet. As Spirit is saying, it is your time. It's time to stop putting junk into your body and start nurturing yourself. This is exactly what Spirit is telling me to tell you. And another thing God wanted me to mention is that what one person, and as I'm saying this, I'm seeing 555. So I know that this message right here is going to feel life-changing for some of you, because even as I received it, I'm like, wow, you know what? This is very true. And I need to keep this in mind as I move forward on my journey with my beautiful, loving, thriving community. Because at this point in my life, I know for a fact that I am on this earth to focus on personal and self-development. And a lot of you guys who are drawn to my channel, this is what you are focusing on as well. A lot of you who are feeling drawn to my channel have found me at a time where you are focused on personal and self-development. And this is why you found me, because this is what I'm focused on within our community. What Spirit told me is that what God is telling you may not be what God is telling me. So for some of you watching this, it could be that God is telling you something and God may not be telling someone else that same thing. So what may not be acceptable to you by God may be something that is acceptable to someone else based off of their connection with God. One example that comes to mind is tarot cards, oracle cards. This is something that I have been using, and it's something that has been such an incredible source of divine guidance in my life. It's something that I am very thankful for to have had on my journey up until this point. And I also know that for some people, tarot and oracle cards do not resonate with them based off what they feel God is telling them. Just because God is telling you something versus what they're telling someone else does not mean that their God is wrong, that your God is right and their God is wrong, or that what you're doing is right and what they're doing is wrong. Basically, what I'm saying is that everyone has their appointed time and everyone has their appointed hour. And so what you feel you're called to do at this time, the focus needs to be on yourself and what you feel you're being called to do. Spirit is saying you do not need everyone to agree with what you're being called to do. If you know you're being called to do something, trust your intuition and guidance on that without feeling like you need outside validation or other people to agree with what you're being called to do. This is what prevents people from taking the steps that they need to take. Let me know down in the comment section if this is making sense. This is the message that I have for you. Let me know down below if you resonate with this. I know that this is the time for a lot of you to stop putting certain things into your body and focus on nurturing yourself. This is an extremely important message for whoever is connecting with this. And if you do want extra guidance and support, I will use my spiritual and psychic insights to offer you that guidance, that clarity, that direction on your life path. So definitely book a one-on-one spiritual session with me. If you consider yourself to be a conscious creator, I will help you transform the way you manifest your desires into the physical. So sign up for spiritual manifestation coaching with me. Make sure to like this video and comment down below if it was helpful. I want to hear you and your story, and share this video with at least one person. Help me spread this beautiful, positive energy out into the universe, and subscribe. I will see you in our next video. Till next time. Mwah.